Good evening and welcome to the Thermostat debate. I'm Hunter Johnson. It has been quite a week here since the dishwasher loading debate went in favor of silverware up. And tonight's debate is expected to be nothing short of a heated one. Let's meet our two candidates. The incumbent, whose feet are like ice to the touch no matter what the thermostat is set at, Diana Isbell. Firm believer that the thermostat should stay below 65 degrees, and winner of the peanut butter bran debacle, Kevin Isbell. Okay, Kevin, you have been known to talk a great deal about financial responsibility in this household. Can you tell us your plan for the thermostat in regards to the economy?
Great question, Hunter. Look, I'm not a monster. I like to keep the thermostat at 72 degrees on average during the day. But at night, I stand at a firm 65 degrees. Everybody knows that the only way to achieve a true, deep REM sleep is to keep the temperature between 60 and 68 degrees, and 65 is well on the high side of that. Now, when I look at the power bill from the last fiscal year, it's clear that decreasing the temperature between the hours of 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. has nominal impact.
Diana, women across the country are talking about your My Feet Are Always Cold campaign. What would you like to say to those constituents?
Our house is freezing. It is only fair to every individual in this house and around this great nation to keep the thermostat at a living temperature, 72 degrees. Not too hot, not too cold, not too much to ask.
If I may respond, you can only take so many clothes off, but you can always add more layers. Now, when I tried to solve this issue by removing as many garments as possible, my opponent said, and I quote, "Kevin, no one needs to see that."
A lot of colder-minded individuals are asking why you just can't pile on the blankets. Diana, would you care to respond?
Do you know how many blankets we own? Kevin might seem fiscally responsible, but he has not factored in the cost of these blankets. The cost of the additional blankets, the cost of laundering all of these blankets. If we just kept the thermostat at 72 degrees, our quarterly blanket budget would actually decrease.
This question is for Kevin. Why can't you just use a fan?
Let's be very clear. I am 100% pro-fan. It's my opponent who is adverse to the fan movement.
Diana, you have 30 seconds to respond.
Yes, I know I was initially anti-fan, but people change, people grow, and for the past 5 years I have been strictly pro-fan. No need to bring up the past. My issue stems from the irregular clicking noise it makes because someone was too cheap to pay the installer to correctly install the fan.
She voted against ceiling fans in 2015.
I changed my stance in 2016 when I learned about the white noise benefits of proper fan installation.
Perhaps if my opponent wore those earplugs I got her last Christmas, this issue would not be a point of contention.
If I may propose a compromise.
You have the floor.
If we were to find room in the budget for a heated, weighted blanket,
But a twin-size one, so it only covers your side of the bed?
I could be persuaded to keep the thermostat down.
I'll run the numbers.
Well, that's all for the Isbell household thermostat debate. Tune in next week when we will debate how long is too long to go without washing your jeans. From all of us here, good night.
Renaissance Bank, the bank that understands you. Learn more at renaissancebank.com.